I'm eating my breakfast for lunch. This is going to be an interesting afternoon at my house. Check out my breakfast / lunch. I guess that would make it a brunch that I cooked this morning, that I'm eating this afternoon. With a spoon. I'm spooning sausage into my mouth. I want to eat this egg yolk in one single bite. I didn't make it. It's too big of an egg yolk. Our chickens are laying really delicious eggs. And this is so good. I feel like I'm not woken up enough yet to eat breakfast. Sometimes I have to be awake for 3 or 4 hours before I can eat a normal amount of food. I need to drink more coffee and wake up. In other news, I just received word from my boyfriend, and it was good news. They can make my Volvo pass smog. It's going to need some muffler work and some engine work, but it's actually going to be relatively cheap. Cheaper than I thought it was going to be. It turns out, and you are not going to believe this, one of the last things that Jeremy did before he freaked out and set his own car on fire in my driveway on February 1st was he used a muffler repair kit to crawl under my Volvo and repair the muffler while my boyfriend was out of town buying the Mercedes. And apparently he fixed the holes so well that the best and most expensive muffler repair place in Humboldt County just told us that the muffler will pass smog. Thank you, Jeremy, even though you set a car on fire in my driveway, thus destroying our friendship. At least you saved one of my cars from basically being towed to the junkyard as junk. I was sure that they were going to tell me that the car either needed to be hauled to the junkyard or at least the muffler needed to be junked. And I am absolutely astonished that they're going to be able to make the car pass smog at all. I have to say 2 things. I was still scammed because the car did not pass smog when I bought it like those guys said that it would. And the car is still going to be a major pain in the ass to drive because it's old and clunky and there's still a lot of things broken on it. But now that we have the Mercedes, which now needs some very expensive parts because the previous owners never did regular maintenance and did things like connecting things together with zip ties rather than replacing them or repairing them properly. But once we get the Volvo repaired and the Mercedes repaired, we will have 2 running cars, which means that me and my boyfriend will theoretically be able to go 2 different places in 2 different cars at one time, which we haven't been able to do in years now. Wow, it's been years since we've had more than 1 running car. Actually, we haven't both simultaneously had running cars for more than a week or 2 since his car was totaled when I was pregnant with Eugene, 7 months pregnant with Eugene in Nebraska. It's been 3 years with the two of us sharing one car, and it's often been one car that's breaking down. We're finally going to have freedom to go where we want to go, separately from each other, in our own cars. This is going to be great. More than 10 videos are uploading onto YouTube right now. But people, I've got to tell you, I'm irritated. Although I put my entire life on YouTube, including a lot of personal stuff that a lot of people wouldn't put on the internet about themselves, I do like my privacy. And I am having an issue. I cannot open my living room door and stand in my living room doing anything private. Now people, look, if I feel like changing my shirt, I don't go into my room to change my shirt. If there's no one like outside at the moment, I'll just change my shirt right in the middle of my living room. My son likes to take his clothes off and especially run around without pants. And I don't really want anyone taking videos of him bottomless either, because that would be like child pornography. So what is my issue that I am having right now? Do you see it? Because if you don't, can you see it now? And there's my front door.
I got a bunch of rocks I could show you, girl, that I brought from there.
So your house where you grew up or where you lived from when you were young is like right by the Bohemian Grove in Monte Rio?
I was adopted by locals from the Bohemian.
Yeah, she's from LA. I'm from San Diego.
I'm from LA.
But did the people who adopted you like go to the Bohemian Grove like for the rituals there?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, we've never been on their
The
property.
rituals, I don't even believe it even exists. I've been up there, like, right there. I think it's all baloney. I think they're all dolls
with the tin pitch that they never found.
Like, look at Ozzy Osbourne. He was biting those bad heads. They were all plastic little... They were just toys. It's for show.
So you don't think that the rituals at the Bohemian Grove like really go on?
No, because
Not
nothing...
anymore,
I've been up there and I don't feel
like
anything
20
scary or
years
bad
ago.
or anything. I'm still alive. Look at...
I've been there too, but just because you've been by something
magical.
evil doesn't mean that the evil doesn't exist right by you.
You know what evil exists is the people that
They don't
make
do it
it
out
like
in the
that.
open like
Yeah.
this.
The people that run around.
By the way.
And you know they're like witches.
It's later on in the afternoon. My boyfriend met some friends, brought them over to my house, and now he's giving them a ride to the store before they hitchhike to Oregon. I would give them a ride to Oregon if my registration wasn't expired. However, I do now have a car that I can legally register because it will pass smog. It's supposed to be a sword fight, not hit Steve with the stick. He was saying hit. No, he's saying it again. Our car has a new muffler, and it's starting to rain. However, because the registration is now expired on this car, we're not driving it right now. We're going to drive the Mercedes instead. Oh, wow. At least we have the Mercedes, even though it is held together with zip ties. Those people that my boyfriend invited over here were really weird. What was really weird is how the lady said that she grew up right next to the Bohemian Grove. She knew what happened there, but then when I asked her about it, she denied that anything happened there. She said something like, oh, I think nothing's really happened there for like 20 years or so. Wasn't that weird? I thought it was. Right now, I'm uploading like more than 10 videos onto YouTube. They're all my late videos. So I'm going to get back to doing that. See you guys later. I'm standing here holding Kita, and my boyfriend is still not back. And I'm wearing the same clothes that I was wearing yesterday. So I'm going to take a shower now. And since this afternoon is basically over now because it's getting dark, and it would already be dark if not for daylight savings time, I'm going to end this video now. I hope you enjoyed my interesting afternoon as much as I did. Please like this video, share this video, and watch my other videos on YouTube. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel to see new episodes of my normal morning and interesting afternoon series every Wednesday.